Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the best day of the week. It's Monday, September 25th, and welcome to Mostly Walking, the show where we're still amazingly playing Thimbleweed Park, possibly just for this final episode. I'm Sean Plott.
I'm Bill Grainer. How do you work this thing?
I'm Sean Bouchard.
And every one of us had to update Skype, because Skype, I have to say, is probably the weirdest program in the history of programs. It's this thing that I use like a lot. I do shows with it. I have no idea how they make money from me. They just update it, and every time it does anything, I'm just angrier. But I still use it a lot. Like, I can't even explain how it exists. I don't actually think anyone's in charge of it. I feel like it is code that has become sentient and just wants people to use it, so it has easy voice communication. And other than that, it's just terrible. I don't know.
Do you know about the contest that they had one time?
What?
They had this is actually true. People were complaining so much about Skype's user interface and user experience that they had a contest to see who could redesign it best.
Seriously?
Out of the internet. Yeah, that's
Wow.
Yep, that happened.
How did it go?
Well, the winner never even applied to the competition, and the winner is called Discord. Isn't that interesting? Like, oh, Discord rules the modern internet age of nerds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I love it. So you gotta just fry me a slack burger here, because I'm also holding. This is the tiniest computer. Like it's like a MacBook that's smaller than an iPad. It's like I feel I'm holding this dainty sort of Lilliputian computer in my hand. That's why
great.
everything's like I'm like an embedded reporter tonight.
yeah, no, I see. It's like very, very Gonzo Bill right now. Just
Gonzo Bill. Yep.
dude. So Bill, before we get into the show, I have to ask you were like 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late because there was an intruder on the train. What happened?
The intruder. So okay, here's my experience of this. So I'm on the Muni, and sometimes on Muni you get buried alive, which means that the Muni just stops underground with you on it, with no cell connectivity, for however long it wants. And you're just in a tunnel. You're just done.
Dude,
you're done.
That was a nice touch to start that with being buried alive, because I would have not connected it to that experience, but you really are buried alive. You're underneath the ground, trapped.
Yeah, you're just in there, and then that's when you realize, like, well, maybe the driver's dead. That's it. We're done for. So that was the start, and then finally that was about 15 minutes, just underground, just watching the time go by, and then finally the train moves a little bit, and I get cell connectivity, and I check the Twitter, because they run a Twitter at the Muni,
Okay.
and it said, "Sorry everyone, we are cleaning up the delay, which was due to an intruder."
There's a lot of specific word choice in there that interests me. Cleaned up. Cleaned up, and then cleaned up something that you normally don't clean up, which is a delay. A delay is like a concept.
Oh my god.
Because of an intruder.
An intruder. But the issues with the intruder had been resolved. So then
What?
right. So then I get out of the train because I had to transfer to a different train. Also, I'm just like really sweaty right now because, like, just because of San Francisco, I just walked up a hill and I just am sweating. You know how that happens.
Yeah.
So anyways, I get out of the train to switch trains, and the like voice overhead, like on the PA system, is like, it is like, trains service has been restored. There is a gap in service. We apologize for that. It's due to an intruder.
Wow.
What does it take? So okay, because other times they have said someone on the tracks. They have said someone in the tunnel.
Right.
What does it take to become an intruder? Like what?
I think it was like a badger. I think it may have been like an animal, just like got in, because I'm gonna say it's badgers. I think badgers got in there. like one badger, like a mean badger, was on like intruded into. Because I mean, it's public transportation; no one can intrude. They're just there now. So the only way it could be an intruder is if there was some sort of entity that didn't belong on public transit, which I assume is a badger.
I had never thought about it's public transit. No, you can't intrude unless you're not
it belongs to the public.
Yeah, it's
Unless
like there was an.
If you are not part of the public.
Maybe it was a foreign agent.
Yeah.
It could have been a foreign agent.
Maybe it was an unusually private citizen
Yeah.
that does not belong in the public.
Citizen. That's incredible. Well, anyways, I mean, that's the long and short of it. Tonight's a couch cast because all of my systems are in flux. So next week it'll probably be normal again. But yeah, no, it's a weird one. It's a weird week. So enjoy that. They say that in studies it shows that if you change. So I think Sean Plot, I think you'll like this. They were like, how do we make people more efficient at work?
I'm not gonna like it.
Well, I think Sean Plot will like it more.
I like
But Sean
efficiency.
Broussard, you might find it interesting as well.
I also have a cat on my lap, so I'm really happy.
Also, earbuds. My earbuds are in backwards. I don't know if
Oh my god! Oh my! You've been hearing the
Oh, you
entire
guys are so
conversation
weird.
upside down. Yeah, that's.
they're so clear. Oh yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. So I'm just all over the place tonight. But here's the thing: they found out that productivity at work increases if you turn the lights down slightly in the office. And then they decided to see what would happen. They continued to experiment with this. They found that productivity also increases if you turn the lights slightly brighter in the office. And then they found out anything you do to the office actually increases productivity for a short amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Just anything.
I think change is really stimulating. I used to just study it for tests in different buildings and try to take tests in different buildings as often as possible.
Right. It's hard to sleep the first night in a new place, is what they say. And they'll tell you can't sleep.
Productivity is up.
Oh! Oh! Ow! Oh, sorry.
I know that expression of love.
Yeah, that's when she's like, my favorite thing to do is to claw Dad's ball sack. That was the pain that I was feeling, where she's just in there, but I can also, the rest of her body's on my leg, and it's vibrating, which means she's purring with happiness, and I'm just sitting there with claw ball.
So kind of a really mixed experience going on there.
Yeah, I love you. Stop. I love you. Stop. Sean, how was your week? How was last week for you, man?
Man, what the hell was last week? It was good. I finished Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies last Thursday.
Yes.
Oh.
It was a good one. Holy shit, man. So, I've played a couple of the Nancy Drew games since we did Shadow on the Water's Edge, and
Just make that up. No, we did actually. It was
we literally played that game,
not
Bill.
from, like, a
It was a
Nancy Drew-
huge,
that's-
big thing.
It's not from a Nancy Drew name generator. Anyway,
I mean,
sorry.
You're giving me ideas
Story.
now, though. That's a
Story.
Twitter bot.
Hey,
It was really interesting to see
Rentaro?
how the core engine functionality and the interface evolved over the course of they made these games every 6 months, year on year for 15 years, something like that. The one that I just played was the second to last one that was just a couple of years ago, and it was neat to see how much they had done to improve the usability of the game.
We got to do another one, man. Maybe right after this. Maybe the next game that we'll do.
I'd be rad. I'd be super down for it.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sick, dude. That's all you've done is playing Nancy Drew games.
That's all I did. I
the
did.
entire
I
week.
just did that on Thursday.
Shirked all responsibilities.
No, I've been playing. I played XCOM 2: War of the Chosen this weekend. Because I needed a little bit of a break.
It was your birthday, so happy birthday.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait,
no, exactly.
what? That's
Well, it was my birthday a week and a half ago.
Damn!
Damn.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, no, totally. At age, man, time just keeps passing. Fucking hell. That's a good game. I like War of the Chosen. I'm into it. It's fun. I like
More of the everybody else. Am I right?
all of my friends dying brutal deaths.
I know.
It's terrible. War of the Chosen is fun because like it really encourages churn, even if you are conservative in your like allowing players to die or characters to die. Like it's got a couple of more mechanics that make you like have a larger roster and bring out more people.
What, like retirement?
There's an injury system and there's also a fatigue system, and then so you can have characters who are fatigued even if they're not injured. And then there's also like pair bonding, so characters will like perform better. They'll bond with a character on a mission that they go on together, and then they will perform better if that character is on the mission with them. And so it encourages you to like change up. You might not take your best guys because you want to save them for when you can bring them out with their bond mate. They're bromance, exactly. Yeah. No, they're called like bond mates, and there's like
bond mates. Oh fuck, I'm gonna use that.
No, bondmate's a good fucking term.
They're called bondoids.
Bondoids. Bondarinos.
They're called bondmies.
Bondits.
They're called,
and then all my students are making games, and they're fucking great. I love them all.
Cool. All your students? All their games?
All their games.
Okay.
Well,
students are...
okay.
Later at the end of the semester, we'll definitely want to hear about the worst game that one of your students made. We'll just start from the bottom and work our way up. Like it'll be like a giant bomb top 10 games in 2016. It'll be like the Sean Bouchard
the
top
bottom 10 games.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't in the bottom 10, but assume there's only like I don't know how many students are in the class. Like 15, 40. I don't know how big the classes are these time.
I got 15 games going on right now.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Well, dude, yeah.
Sorry
I feel like
about
the
doing
USC games have been
everybody.
just getting monotonically better over time. Oh shit! It's
digging it. It's good.
Hold on, I have to turn off the green screening on this thing real fast because like it's actually green screening a small strip of blue.
That's not what a green.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the only. There you go. Now it's green again. So, I just played a lot of Dota this week. That's what I did. Played a lot of Dota. Played a lot of StarCraft. Played a game of StarCraft where I fucked up really badly. I accidentally like walled off a certain section.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, like which is like really easy to do, and I know this like really well. So this like does not happen to me pretty much ever. So then I like fucking walled off my units, and I was just like, oh my god, and I was so angry that I actually just closed the entire game. I was just like, and I'm done. It's like, oh. So I'm very excited to be doing something non-competitive here, which is Thimbleweed Park, which I barely remember what it is that we're trying to do.
I mean, welcome to Mostly Walking.
But I feel like this is an important thing.
Oh, we are going to do this.
Yeah, we have a to-do list, right?
When did adventure games get so casual?
I know, right?
Fuck you, dude.
Dude, no, I love. That's one of my favorite things in the history of gaming, which is when Sean Bouchard was telling me about how it was more like reminding, because I was part of that phase too, where when shooters came out, they were considered casual games by the adventure game community. That they were not hard and difficult like adventure games.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now it's like mobile games. You have all the shooter players like it's not hard, right? And now these games are considered fucking casual, which is crazy, man.
Yep.
Yeah. These are anything but casual.
I mean, it just
be true.
It's just those definitions are so fucking arbitrary.
Filthy arbitrary.
Who is?
So okay, let's briefly review. We have the detectives.
Focused and
Okay,
solve this
detectives.
murder.
And we've actually done a
Detective one,
shitload.
Detective
Look
two.
at how much green there is. That
I mean,
feels...
apparently, holy fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, and someone's pointing this out to me. There's actually a save that's slightly farther ahead of this other save.
Oh, how do we manage that?
All right, look at this. So much progress.
Okay, sweet.
So.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're Dolores.
Dolores is trying to investigate the ghosts.
Wait a minute. If you save the game, why wouldn't you have it autosave at the same time?
You know what?
Wait, what? Why wouldn't you have an autosave?
our manual save was farther ahead than our autosave.
Yeah.
You'd think that the autosave would catch
Would
up.
update? No,
any manual save.
no. Because if you you want to stagger your saves as much as possible. Because then, if I want to go back like a few minutes further than where my manual save was, if there's an autosave there, I can. If you update the autosave, then you're just shit out of luck.
Yeah. Well, that's why I always do version control on all my saves. So I can roll back.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can merge them.
I do commits obsessively. I'm like, created file, git add, git commit, added file.
Unless your save system has branching built into it, it is pretty worthless.
That's what I always...
Oh shit! Oh my god, that's
we have
right.
Fewer people. Because did we finish the detectives?
We finished the arrest report, and it just ejected them from the game.
Yes,
and something happened then, but I don't remember what it was. Something did happen, so we have Dolores.
I'm pretty sure it's not important.
We also have...
I mean, we could...
Oh, I'm, really dead. It's just starting to, sink in. I'm never gonna hold my Dolores again. I never told her how proud I was of her for getting that job designing games. I was, too afraid of what Chuck would think. Now I'm dead.
I really do hope that you guys
I don't remember who killed me or why I'm trapped in this hotel. I need to find a way to escape from here. There has to be a way out. A magical book or a
ghost
spell.
flashback? Is that what's going on?
Franklin, now
I
you're
guess.
going insane. That only works
Dialogue
in games.
flashback.
You're
Just
probably
like
wondering how I got into this.
Narrated.
position.
Yeah, you're...
Okay, so there's also the clown.
I can't believe I got over again. What did I do to deserve this treatment? All I wanted to do was entertain people and make them laugh at the stupidity of stupid people.
I want the uncensored version.
I feel like there's a lesson
I mean,
in all of
this is just Ron Gilbert's Mary Sue, right?
I'm Ransom the clown.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Franklin's fault. He was gonna talk to Chuck about putting my new high-tech Ransom the Clown license dolls into production.
I'm gonna start skipping his dialogue. This is actually the most annoying thing ever.
I do not.
Ex-wife.
It is not helping me understand what the hell is going on.
Okay, I need to break into that pillow factory and see if my prototype Ransom the Clown doll is still in there. My comeback depends on it. You.
Okay, we're breaking into the pillow factory.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
Okay, so...
Okay.
I can't help but feel there was something suspicious.
I like that the game detects that we haven't been here in a while, so it's just telling us what to do.
He'd always been a caring and thoughtful uncle.
That's a nice touch.
But
please don't return this
game.
Wait, do you think that's literally like it's identifying the timestamp on the save file? That's
I need to get inside and see if anything in his old office will help me make sense of it all. I owe it to him to find out what happened.
Palm top.
Yeah. Get inside
that
the
is super
pillow
good.
Factory and get key to factory gate. Okay, so I guess if we need the key to the factory gate, what we can do is we can go to... Where's the mansion? Go faster, damn it.
Can we, like, what would happen? Oh shit, that guy's trying to dig up the floor.
What are you digging?
All right, Dolores. I'm just digging stuff in the entryway. Mostly holes. But then a buddy's
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Okay, Doug. You're doing a good job.
Good job, Doug.
You've done a good year, Ib.
Digging.
What would happen if we went back to, like, the police station or wherever the detectives were supposed to be? Like, would we find them, or were they, like, did they leave town?
They got on the bus. They got on the bus and left town because they arrested the hobo. Thanks for denunciating.
Oh, okay.
Reminding us. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try to find the key to the pillow factory.
Wouldn't the key to the pillow factory be like, it'd be like a feather
It'd be like softness and firmness, like a balance of softness.
Yeah, that's right.
A good night's sleep would actually be the key to get in there.
Yeah.
That is the key.
High thread count, maybe, is like...
Nothing in here but broken Tron 3000 vacuum tubes.
You know, in the world of betting, in the betting nation. Are you a betting man? In the betting nation.
I don't know
why
the
betting
government never let me touch
this.
Everything changed when the betting nation attacked.
And I guess
the
Doug
government
can't make
publishes
beds with a shovel.
Terrorist thread count.
Do you think it's behind the painting? I'm opening the painting.
Open the painting.
Yes, there it is.
Fuck, yes. Blink,
it's a
blink.
fingerprint reader to open the safe. It only works for Uncle Chuck.
There's a
We're
key.
gonna have to cut off his hand.
There's a key.
It's a key. It says office on it.
Aquí está.
Dude,
it's for the snake office?
Are we gonna have a snake off?
Wait, it's gotta be for the factory gate, right?
I mean, that
factory gate.
Right, it has to be for the factory gate. I mean, are there any other offices in this game?
That's a hard question to just sort
it's
of
my handy ASCII chart.
instinct grab
Never
on.
know when you'll need to decode binary messages. I don't want to pick that up.
Why not? Look, practice ASCII tables. Great. Good. We fucking
What is
did
an
it.
ASCII table? Like two capital T's in a row?
Maybe someday they'll do a TV show.
Oh man! Wow! Wow, Bill. It's good to have you, Bill. I'm glad that intruder didn't prevent you from getting here entirely, because otherwise it would have been Sean pontificating about the nature of game design and me just playing a game quietly. Right? Like the only time I ever remember to talk is when I stop playing the game. Uh-oh. Sheriff. Sheriff, is it snuggle time? Is it evening snuggle time? No. No, sorry.
Snuggle time.
Alright.
I'm an ad blocker.
Alright, because... Oh, is this the locked door? Or is this the kitchen? It's a kitchen.
Kitchen of this.
And then, so here's the big library, which is something that I want.
Can't reach that.
The cake is a library.
So this is where everyone is hateful of each other. I'm pretty sure that this is the...
Right. It's a red gel decoder.
I'm pretty sure if we go to the abandoned factory, there's a key to the gate. Or this is the key to the gate.
God damn.
It doesn't work in that.
What office? What office? What office? What office? What office?
It looks...
This is this.
Office.
It's a red gel. It's a key.
Office.
It says office on it.
Where?
Why do they call it an office? I don't know.
Can it get us into the radio tower? I'm just gonna go to the
I mean,
doors we
it's
couldn't
misspelled. Is it relevant that it's misspelled office?
It's locked and bolted from the inside.
How would you
Bolted from the
spell?
inside?
Wait, how is it?
It's OFISS.
OFISS office.
Or OFFISS, I guess. Office.
Is
Office.
No way am I climbing that.
I'm
afraid of it.
Office.
Well, so where?
Nope. It's just fun to say.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything, man. Was there something underground in the sewers?
What is this bouquet essence?
I mean, I guess it's possible. I don't think there are offices down there, though.
Where? What?
In the sewer. I don't think there are offices in the sewer.
In this wacky game.
Oh, go talk to Lenore in the library. Whoops.
Lenore.
Alright, well, let's just start crossing stuff off. This is good.
Yeah,
This is
let's
good.
do that. I like lists. I actually don't. It's fine.
I remember.
Oh, we're getting hit with a meanwhile.
Here goes nothing.
Wait, so who is this person?
This was the fake detective. She
that's Fishman.
was pantomiming as detective.
We thought she was a detective for like the whole game, but
She
actually
or
she's not.
her. Yeah.
Sure.
And now she's wearing a disguise.
Not
This
long
computer
now.
has 4.
Wait. Okay. All right.
I'd like to check in, please.
Certainly, Abu. Here is your room key.
In a
How,
dark desert
does
highway.
he just knows who everybody is?
I'm this person now.
Person man.
And
It
you
sound
got
okay?
oh, you can switch the lady detective. What happened? Did we just like
Hoteltron
we ran out of
3000 seems to
time? What triggered that meanwhile?
I think I feel like it. Yeah, no, I can still hear you.
Yes,
I
it's
feel,
toilet paper, also known as toilet tissue.
I think that it's like if we wander around enough, it just starts to bring new characters in or some shit. Like I don't know.
Detective
What?
Antonio
I mean,
Reyes,
that's
Junior
pretty
Agent.
wild.
I
It is
need to
pretty
check
wild.
my messages before I head out.
Okay.
You have one new message. Message 1.
Hola, soy mamá.
¿Qué
¿Recuerdas
tal?
la vieja promesa que me hiciste sobre papá? He enviado un paquete a recepción. Es vital para nuestro plan. Come bien, llámeme pronto. Estoy preocupada. Un beso.
No more new messages.
And what about her?
You have one new message. Message 1.
You know who this is? You must be close to achieving our goal. We sent a package to the front desk for you. It is required for the next stage.
Okay,
Sayonara.
that seems like an
No
objective.
more new messages.
Sayonara, my friend.
Oh, it's making me do both actions in
Here's your
sync.
package, Abu.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, there's a little brown cat behind
Oh, they're gonna run into each
This
other.
is just great. Is that you, Reyes?
No, I'm not Reyes.
Drop the act. That's the worst disguise I've ever seen.
Then I guess you haven't looked in the mirror lately.
Touche.
What are you doing back in town? I knew something was up with you.
Same here, Sherlock. I don't think either of us were being honest.
I think it's time we came clean and told the truth about why we're in Thimbleweed Park.
You
Can't wait.
first.
That'd be great. I would love that.
Sweet baby.
Wait, do we have to? Oh God.
Oh Lord.
Is this? Are we supposed to know the answer to this and choose the correct answer, or are these all just jokes?
I don't know, but I have a little brown cat. Here we go. Investigating the old pillow factory fire.
Investigating the old pillow factory fire that killed my father.
I was wondering why you kept asking about the fire. I figured it was just some perverted pyro fetish.
My father was a security guard there.
How old were you?
I was only 5.
How old were you?
Oh god, I'm
She
just
has
not
an
gonna click
overly
this
sultry problem.
Yeah, she just might.
Oh, this microphone's delicious.
Alright, so Mom said, which one? Which one is it, Bill?
Well, I don't know what the answer is, but you know what?
It's like... That's like if Droopy the dog decided to become a sheriff, yeah.
Got some Gabriel Knight stuck in there. Woo! Sins of the fathers, indeed.
Oh my god, I'm so glad we never played that game again. Alright, Bill, tell us, which is the one?
It's probably... do you like adventure games? Go with that one.
Can't believe it.
I'm
Do you like
curious
adventure
what that
games?
one's gonna be.
Not really. They are too slow and often contain overly contrived stories that make no sense.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
That said,
They did there.
clearing your dad's name is a very noble cause. I'm sorry I've given you such a hard time.
I need to get into that factory. I'm
Well,
sure
maybe she
there's
didn't
evidence
pause
there
before
that
the
will
word
clear
hard.
his name. Now, why are you really here?
What?
You know, she could have been like, I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time. Like that.
Ah. I'm interested in an opening in police force. I'm on vacation. I'm up for promotion. I'm gonna just go with what appears to be the case.
I mean, that seems like
I'm
the
here to
most
find the
complicated
secrets to
answer.
the
So
Pill Factory AI for the NSA. It involves top secret national security.
That's pretty important.
Sounds like we both need to get into the Pillow Factory.
Let's work together.
so
on
does
this one.
Dolores.
Total honesty.
Everybody is trying to get.
Wow.
Wait.
National security. That's some heavy NSA stuff.
Let's split up. It will go.
I mean,
faster.
Good
it's
idea.
actually
Let's work together by splitting up.
Meanwhile, watching this,
I'm so confused. Who is the?
welcome to the beginner's guide.
It's addressed to me. I've been waiting for. Yes, it's my father's watch. It's my father's old pocket watch, but it's broken, and only a professional will be able to fix it.
Oh, isn't there watch repair sort of a deal?
Oh my god!
Or was that just that was vacuum tubes? It's all vacuum tubes.
People think I've been pre-gaming. Do you guys? Do you ever get that thing where people insinuate that you're drunk or high, but you're actually not? You're just being.
Are you
yourself?
kidding me? That's been my career for a decade.
It pays.
It's like, oh my god, he said a joke on his Monday improv show. He must be high. Oh my god. He is smoking something. He is drunk. I'll have what you're having. Her.
What is that guy on?
You know, if you find something funny, here's just a word of unsolicited advice to, I don't know, just generally an audience. Guys, if you find something funny, just laugh. There it is. Just go ha 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 ha. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You just go ha 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 ha, and then just stop.
God, I hate audiences.
I can't stand audiences. Look, everyone needs to get the key to the factory gate.
Yeah, that's all. That's the only deal.
Except this guy.
Finally achieved maximum achievement.
Escape to the afterlife. When this game becomes Grim Fandango,
Con 87 is now open.
Escape to the afterlife. Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew in her final appearance.
Keeping me here in this stupid
Escape
hotel.
to the afterlife.
All right, so I think I'm gonna choose Dolores. And wait, no, I'm gonna go back into here.
That looks. Do you guys wait a minute? That looks exactly like the map from Return to Zork. Like, I'm not even kidding. There's like West Poof Newell and like East Poof Newell and like underground.
Shanbar,
like,
come on.
Shambar,
Poof
that's right.
Newell. Hey, what was the name of the main villain in Zork?
I think it was Crapnel. I don't know. I don't remember. It was probably something like
It was Morpheus. That's right. It's just good old Morpheus.
Morpheus.
I will. This world will now be mine unless you play me in a simple children's board game. No.
That's right. Oh god, I forgot about that guy. Yes.
Yo
okay,
Zozo.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yo Zozo. Yes.
Okay, we got off on the wrong foot.
Perfect.
Let's try
That
again.
was a perfect. Yes.
Lenore.
Dolores. If you came for the will reading, you might as well leave now and save yourself the disappointment.
Dolores.
Uncle Chuck had a new favorite niece before he passed. Also, have you called the stupid lawyer yet? I want to get the will read and see how little Uncle Chuck left you.
Why are we hiring a stupid lawyer?
Wow.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Gonna kill you to help out a little.
I just assume that Lenore is an Edgar Allan Poe reference.
I know.
So it's time for you.
That's why I was
finally
singing
lift a finger and help out.
The Raven to the
gag
tune
me.
of September.
All you were ever there
earlier.
for was a handout from Uncle Chuck.
I think
Oh, Dolores, I won't shed one tear for you when the will is read and Uncle Chuck left everything to me.
I can't wait to exhaust this dialogue and fill in a check mark.
So Uncle Chuck really hated me?
You flatly blame him. You broke his heart when you left to become a you-know-what.
A game developer?
Oh, shh. Do you want the whole house to hear?
Is my career really
Is
that
my
shameful?
career really that shameful?
Oh, hell yes, sweetie.
Who's the
Then what do you
dude
tell people I do
kneeling
instead?
at her?
We just tell people you
I think
went
that's
to
supposed to be a
rehab.
small boy.
It's better for the
Oh,
family
okay.
name.
Ah, yes, he's in Small Boys Pose, the famous
Yeah.
Savasana Avashandra thing.
Yeah.
Jam.
Yeah. Pull out those huge names and follow it up with thing. That's great.
Jam! We
Hey.
got all your Avachandras! Here!
This go on.
Can I just say, well, I think that my most common typo ever is when I want to say thin, I say thing.
Oh.
Or when I type thin, I accidentally type thing.
When you type thin, are you like ABB? You're so thing.
It's
or
just,
this
it's just
audio
autopilot,
sounds a
like
little thing.
ing, like I just my fingers automatically do it. It's so hard for me not to do it.
Oh man! After working with Unity for a long time, there was something else that I had to refer to something in with a unit, and it was impossible. It was Unity every time.
No,
Every
I
time.
have that too. I totally have that.
Because I became a game developer.
Ooh, I'll just tell everyone that you're professionally in rehab.
Yes. Rehab.
You tell people I'm a drug addict?
Better they think that than know you chose to make those mind-corrupting murder simulators for a living.
For the last time.
That's so
Lily,
outdated.
I don't make murder simulators.
That's right.
Oh, sure you don't, sweetie.
You know what? Tell them whatever you like, you grody poser.
Grody
But
poser.
this makes us even for the time
Grody
I used your
poser.
homecoming crown as a
Let's
conductor
go
in my
full
homemade
mask man.
generator.
Yeah, no, see, the thing is that that's a really 90s, early 2000s thing to say that games will turn you into a murderer. Now we all know that games are really about having gambling techniques put in at every possible opportunity. That's really the modern critique. You need to get with the times, man.
It's true.
It really is.
You're right. I remember violent video games. Remember that? Remember Blood?
What was that one dude's name? Who's the lawyer?
Oh,
I don't know.
Jack Thompson?
Jack
Unbelievably
Thompson?
large
Jack Thompson?
forehead,
How do I
man.
know
Yeah.
that name? Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that name. I didn't know I had to do a Patrick Stewart. How do I know that name? Well, no. I knew one thing. I do one thing. I can do one Patrick Stewart. Ready?
Yeah.
Logan. Logan.
There it is. There, yeah.
It's from that one scene in that one movie.
Logan.
And then there's the new
Is
one.
it from the
there's
movie,
the new
Logan?
movie. No. It's from the first X-Men. When he's running through the hallways and it's just like in his head, it's like
Logan.
and then the new one's more like this.
Logan.
You have a lot of range on Logan. Yeah.
Somebody has come along. Logan.
Okay, can you maybe say Logan as a question? Is that in there?
Logan.
That's really.
If you thought this was the oldest Logan, you'd be right.
You'd be right, dude. I think you could put that on your CV, like extraordinary impersonation of Patrick Stewart in all ranges, saying only quote Logan.
Yeah, I can do also. I think I can also do an Ian McKellen from X-Men 1.
Okay, if you want to.
We're the future, Charles, not them.
That's
right.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I think that's Ian McKellen, like on stage reciting lines from his role in X-Men 1. Like I think that's
Ian McKellen does selections of Magneto.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, all right. So here's what I'm doing. I'm clicking the Dad's disappearance button.
Do you know anything about Dad's disappearance?
Dad probably ran off to hide somewhere. It's amazing that Dad and Uncle Chuck were cut from the same genes. One a powerful leader, and the other, well, spineless.
Don't talk about Dad like that, Lenore.
Don't!
You're so cruel.
Don't do it, Father. What's Chuck Jr. doing here? I don't know. He has a goatee and a gold chain.
No, I mean,
So-
like, literally, what is he doing? Like, what is he actually physically doing right now?
Sitting forward on a lazy boy, and that's abdominal right there. That's abdomen.
Chucky is thriving. Some people say he's a brat, but those people
Brat.
just don't recognize his blossoming leadership.
Oh, that's a small thing.
No doubt picked up from Chuck Sr. because he certainly didn't get them from his father.
I thought they were all cut out of the same genes or something.
How are things with Peter?
Cut up.
Fine.
You get George.
Just peachy. I
George!
can't believe we've only been together 20 years now.
Oh my
because
God!
it feels
Oh wait,
like a
no,
flippin'
that's
eternity.
Okay. So you know how
I think we're
ants?
done here.
Don't let the door hit you
Yes,
on the way
bring
out.
it back to ants, Bill.
You know how
Please
drones
do.
are? You're like haploid, diploid, or some shit. Like they only have.
But,
They don't
okay.
have a full set of genes. They should just call it jorts. You're born with jorts.
Oh my god, they should. Yes, but it starts with the letter G. It's Gorts. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fuck. Yes. That's amazing.
Yeah. Fuck. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
we found our purpose.
We did it. There it
This
is.
our higher
Jorts.
calling.
You know what? Listen, we all got to send a letter to a medical company that really needs great ideas. Someone like, I don't know, Theranos. And we can tell them that we have a new naming convention and research study ready to get them back on the right track.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wookie you.
Yes!
That's even more disconcerting. Like, it's that you intended it. If it just happened, then that's...
I do that. I actually got in trouble recently. Someone thought I was making fun of them because I without thinking, I'll just parrot people because I think it's fun.
Where's the fucking lawyer?
Vaz the fucking plot.
Didn't we have a phone book at one point? Is it by a payphone?
Yeah, let me just go into town.
We're gonna have to literally leave the house and walk into town to find a payphone so that we can look up in the name of a lawyer and then go back to our house and call him.
This game really is from the 90s. Why don't you try the yellow?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's out of order. But how is it ringing?
Pick it up.
It's out of order.
Pick it up.
How is it's out of order?
Use it.
Come on.
It's out of order. It's out of order. The coin slot is filled with glue. The buttons are missing, and the
It's an
cord
arc!
receiver is cut.
It's an ARG town. We're in ARG town.
It's out of order. The coin slot is filled with glue.
I think this is
the
a
buttons
joke.
Are missing,
I think
and
you
the cord
can't
to the
pick it up.
receiver is cut. Otherwise, it looks fine.
It is fucking rough when you can't tell whether that's a joke or not, but I think that's a joke.
Okay, wait. How do I? Who's the fucking is the lawyer?
I have no idea. I have literally no idea. But can we? Do we have like a legal document? Does anybody have a legal document that might have a name on it?
Illegal document. Crack.
Maybe there's like
I
a
don't
record
have
and a thing.
What if you? I don't know.
Just a bunch of files. Just a bunch of files.
Oh.
Hey, Willie.
Oh.
Hi, Dolores.
Long time no see.
Well, that's what happens
fucking
when you
music.
piss your uncle off by getting a fancy job in the video game factory. Good job on that, by the way. Chuck was fuming.
Oh, doesn't this music drive you crazy? I'm right there with you.
Doesn't this music drive you crazy?
Actually, the sound kind of cuts out for me from the game, and it's actually been kind of nice, honestly.
Radio so it can't be turned off.
Okay.
Really,
I
it's.
want to listen to some nice theremin music.
Is it actually getting quieter? Is it quiet whenever I talk?
Yeah, no, and anytime anything happens at all, the audio from the game cuts out.
Is that the case for the
So
viewer?
can you hear it right now?
I don't think so. I think it's just us.
It's a Skype filtering problem because what happens is it cannot detect the difference between my voice and background or like just sounds. It thinks that everything's a fucking not a background.
Right.
It thinks that some of the things are background noises when they're not. Oh!
There's a marriage joke in there somewhere.
Sorry, my Uncle Chuck destroyed your life.
Skype, I think, like really actively doesn't want people using its product for things, for purposes.
I guess in your case,
Like if you don't have any purposes, then Skype is probably fine.
Yeah.
I wish I could give you your life back.
I didn't kill that man out by the bridge. I hope you know that.
I know that, Willie. I'm sure a jury of your peers will acquit you.
Oh, great. As soon as they
We
can
built
find
this,
12
Willie.
drunk as being homeless bums, I'm home free.
What
Do you-
happened between you and Uncle Chuck?
I'm gonna
You
discover.
never really explained why he had you blacklisted in town.
If you really want to know,
He had him
I took
blacklisted?
one of
Is that
his
what
many
happened?
Girlfriends to see that creepy insult clown perform.
shit.
Chuck never could stand to lose, even on principle. So he made an example of me.
My uncle was a jerk.
My uncle was such a jerk.
You're a sweet kid. Now, you might have your uncle's brains, but you still held on to your heart. Don't ever lose that.
Oh, right in the break during the music. Don't
Do you
ever
still
lose
do
that.
watch repair?
I haven't done watch repair in years. Not since your uncle blacklisted me and I lost my business.
Yeah, I know.
I used
Really
to
sounds
do watch repair for all the rich and famous
sort of
in Thimbleweed County.
meditative.
Very meditative.
See you, Willie.
See you, Willie.
I see you.
All right.
Thimbleweed County. Mm-hmm.
I really just like A Street. Like I liked A Street before I knew there was a B Street.
I'm innocent.
If you didn't do it, a jury will find you not guilty. I heard you used to have a watch repair shop. Can you fix this watch?
Why should I? Considering I'm only locked up because of you.
If you fix the watch, I promise I'll prove your innocence.
Oh yeah, you can promise
let me
all sorts
see
of
it.
things.
You know what they say.
That's a strange looking watch.
Never
Well,
promise.
sure,
Too easy.
But do you
Too
think
easy.
I can fix it with my teeth?
Never promise too easy.
Come back when you have some proper tools. And turn off that awful noise. Play me some theremin music.
Wait, didn't we have a theremin?
The radio is turned on and tuned to 198.7. I can't turn it off. The knob is missing and the radio's bolted to the cabinet.
The sheriff left.
Is that a
John
really,
to
really
form a
big
torch.
condom in your inventory?
No, it's a
The
a
jail door
watch.
is locked.
It's a broken watch.
Can't open it.
Okay, so I need to get some.
Really, really, really big broken watch.
Oh, looks pretty official. Anything coming out of this can be used to arrest someone. I have my doubts about Wheelie.
Not really
being
sure
the
what we're supposed to be
murderer.
doing, but
Then why did you arrest him?
Yeah, I
All
don't.
the evidence pointed to him, but it feels wrong.
Whatever happened to our to-do list?
yeah, it's just like everyone wants to get into the factory.
Sounds like we all want to get into that factory.
I need to find out what happened to Uncle Chuck.
Maybe if we work together, we can all find what we need.
Totally.
Okay, so everybody's into the idea of working together,
Do you like being a
Great.
game
Great.
designer?
except for
Yeah,
probably
it's a
the
lot of
clown.
fun.
Yeah, the
This
clown
town
is
has
another
gotten
story.
Really odd.
Have you been here before?
Clown
no.
is a story with
So
which
what
we
I mean
interact
is- Never mind.
at our own duress.
Well, thanks for chatting.
So who could possibly have? Actually, I need to do.
I need to
an
get
errand
into
really
the
fast.
factory to get my prototype doll back.
Okay, I need to get this guy
This
maps
is
so I can
like
fast travel.
Siberia now.
Wait, didn't we beat? Did we beat Siberia? Or did we just get really close to the end of Siberia?
Definitely did not. We did
The only way to
not
beat Siberia is not to play.
We did not. We didn't even beat part 1 of Siberia, which is only the first of 3 parts of Siberia.
Free pizza coupons. Pizza
We'll
minute.
get
Which is
some
the first
free
of
pizza
3.
You want a
coupons.
free pizza coupon? Wink, wink.
I'll take a coupon, as long as I can shove it up your ass.
Question mark?
Not cool, man.
Not cool.
You shouldn't eat so much pizza. Getting hard to tell where the costume ends and your skin begins, pizza face.
You are being way harsh, dude. Quit it.
Yeah, dude.
Seriously, it looks like your dad the pizza.
Mellow out.
Oh, with that chunky face, I'm guessing he had your mom's Chicago style.
Ransom,
Holy moly.
such a
Good
freaking
lord.
jerk. Why
Oh boy.
you always have to take it too far? Huh? This is why you have no friends.
Nice. All right, we've increased our inventory.
Okay, I guess
Inventory
that was
plus with only slight abuse.
I don't feel like I don't feel good about that.
No.
That felt horrible. Let's see. We are the clown, and what? Why did I want to go become the clown? Okay, so everyone's just trying to break into the pillow factory, so I don't think I ever have to talk to this guy ever again, which is great.
Right. Good. $20 for all-you-can-eat pizza. Free
It's not
movie
actually that good a deal.
movie rental. No, it
says drop by our secret meeting. Don't touch the electric fence. Code 843282. Where's an electric fence?
On the electric fence.
It's my tube of Kozlaric's patented anti-itch medicine.
This computer is getting really hot.
It's nice. Wait, do you think it's up at the trailhead?
The computer? No.
Like, okay, because it said, like, okay, so here's what I'm gleaning, is drop by our secret meeting, don't touch the electric fence, 843282.
That's right, 823282. We're going to the Dagobah system.
Pick up some of these.
Ow. Jesus fuck.
What the hell is going on?
Bush is razor sharp.
Oh, that's actually hilarious.
Oh shit, it ejected me. What do we do here?
Oh no. Looks like you're in the endless forest.
Every game's got an endless forest.
You're in the lost woods, my friend.
Wait, hold on.
You're in the
wait.
jungle of
it's making a noise.
Saving memory.
I'm trying to see if there's like sound to signal where we're supposed to go.
Has your balloon gotten smaller?
I think it has. I hope it has. I hope it indicates
like, I feel like it's getting smaller every screen day we go to.
I hope that it signifies like a degenerative condition that he has. It's actually a pretty good metaphor. Also, if the balloon was getting that small, it would start to bobble. It wouldn't be staying up that high.
I mean, it depends on what's in it.
Where's the electric fence?
Like maybe it's filled with
argon.
Vacuum.
Oh, that fucking squeaking as he's walking. I thought it was vacuum. A bird.
You know, as soon as you've filled a balloon with vacuum, you might be.
Wait, guys, where's an electric fence? Did we?
Okay, so there is a fence at the factory, but I don't know that it's electric.
It's the official Ransom the Clown candy barfer. It's supposed to dispense one piece of candy each time you use it, but it emits deadly sparks instead.
Oh.
Okay.
How does the snake stay alive in the box? Probably better if you don't know.
This is when we decided to make a sizable portion of our game purposefully distasteful.
It's a special tool to remove vacuum tubes in the TX and AT class.
You know, in this world, it could be full of vacuum.
Okay, now I'm hearing the music, and the music is pretty awful.
All right, here's the only other idea I have, which is we go to Dolores, we go to the hotel, we walk in and see if the ghost can speak to the daughter.
See, now we're talking.
Because the ghost did, like, want to talk to Dolores, right? Specifically,
Yeah.
Didn't he say that?
Yeah.
Dolores!
There are some coins at the bottom. What a...
Hopeless things
What?
I need
Try to talk to Dolores.
Touch the puppet head.
Ooh.
All of these seem pretty useless.
Me, Dad.
I feel like it's just about time for us to get another
here we go.
trademark joke.
There we go.
Dolores, can you see me? I'm standing right here.
Tommy, can you hear me?
I want to give you a hug and say I'm sorry.
Father!
I wish I, stood up for you against Chuck. I'm really proud
All
of you
these
for getting
things
that
you wanted
program
to say in life, and now you want to say them in death.
Chuck hold you back. I wish I could have, been as strong as you.
No. I wish I had stood up to Chuck.
I wish I'd stood up to Chuck. Chuck pushed
You can't
everyone
go to
around
heaven
and
until
used
you
his
stop
charm to
being
make
so
everyone
sorry for
forgive him.
yourself.
I saw it and, didn't do anything. Goodbye, Dolores. I miss...
Alright, we did it. Okay.
Oh wow! All right, visit Chuck's tomb. In the there's a.
Why can't I leave?
Fuck.
I bet it's Xavier keeping me here in this stupid hotel.
Logan.
Alright, who's Xavier?
Can't cope with the boredom anymore. Talk to me now.
Okay. I'm not very good at talking to, strangers.
Alright, we're just gonna keep
I'll
doing
give
this
it a
until
try.
we get out. Oh, Clara. Oh, the one responsible for the hacks. Clara.
So, Clara, what's
Clara.
life like as...
Clara is exclusively a ghost's name.
For starters,
Yeah, it is,
it's
yeah.
not
As soon as you're born, Clara,
Of course,
you're...
but you know what I mean, right?
Then gonna go into a dark place,
like?
honestly.
It's like
Honestly.
being a ghost.
Just all I'm saying is don't name your kid Clara, am I right?
How come you're so, upset all the time?
That's unfair. I'm not upset all the time. I'm just a little hungry right now, and that makes me angry.
That
Same
happens
for
to
all of
me,
us,
too.
man.
There should be a word for that.
Was that a
Hangry.
Snickers reference?
I thought it was
No,
for the word
Snickers
hangry.
co-opted the term hangry. It's actually
Yeah, isn't it?
cultural appropriation from
Yeah, right?
people who are actually hangry.
You don't think that people at Snickers are hangry?
No, I don't. Not honestly. I don't think that they believe in what they're selling.
Yeah,
I think...
well, the thing is that, like, I don't get hangry, but I do get fungry, right? I just get, like, fucking hungry, right? I feel like you can be hungry.
Fungry.
Right? I think that if you can be hangry, you can be fungry. Like, unbelievably hungry.
I feel like hangry and fungry were parts of the Ottoman Empire.
It's hard to find food that we can eat. My particular weakness has always been ice cream cake.
God, my
But
back
I'm
itches
stuck
so
in
much.
a
I have like,
elevator and I can't get any.
I have like mosquito bites on my back. The problem is there's no mosquitoes in California, so I don't know, man.
What do
Black Widows.
Want to eat?
Black Widows.
I found out the other day
But
that
Xavier
Black
says I
Widows,
can't leave the
like,
elevator.
Black Widows are not as bad as I thought that they were.
Please go to the penthouse.
Really?
No.
Yeah, in the Midwest,
Please.
as
No, you're not my
children,
friend.
we
I
are
don't know you
told that Black
anything.
Widows are really bad because they're really bad for children.
Bye, Clara.
Oh.
But then
But for
I
adults-
grow up and I come to California. I think this is a common experience, and it turns out Black Widows, they're just kind of around all the time, and they bite you and like whatever. It's the brown
Oh, yeah, I
recluses.
could Google Black Widow bite. Yeah, brown recluses are if you
That
Google
is bad shit.
Oh.
That is, you do not want that. But I think Black Widows bite people like all the time, and it's not a big deal.
Someone should write a heavy metal song about it. Oh yeah, if you Google Black Widow bite,
It's literally
except for
Ron Gilbert.
Oh.
Boo.
Hey Ron, what's up?
Is there any ice
Hey,
cream
some of these
cake
are
here?
pretty
Hi,
bad,
Virgil.
honestly.
Hi, Franklin. Don't let Xavier see us talking and not working.
Do you know how we can get out of the hotel?
I know there's a way you can visit your dead relatives. If you have the spell book and offering left for the dead, that is. We all went to Chuck's funeral recently.
Were there, many people?
For Chuck Edmund, of course there were.
Everyone loves Chuck, except me.
I don't know how the spell worked exactly, but I know the secret room smelled really nice.
What the fuck kind of a statement is that?
What is this shit?
Can I have some, cake?
This is special ghost cake. It's super rare and hard to get. I'm not going to give you any unless you have a really good reason.
Yeah. What?
How about, I want some.
I can't waste a slice of cake for that pathetic reason.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thanks anyway.
Ghost cake.
Please, can I have some?
Let's get some ghost cake.
I'm not going to give you any unless you have a really good reason.
How about Clara said she wants some, cake?
For Clara? That changes everything. For her, I'd do anything. Here, take a slice. Just make sure you tell her it's from me.
Thanks. I'll do that. See you soon.
I kind of like the idea that as a ghost, you just sort of bob.
You
like
bob.
there's a like
Shut
it's,
up in there.
The
like,
elevator,
like
the elevator
underwater.
isn't on this floor.
Shut up in
Is that
there.
a dude in a dragon costume?
Looks like it.
Oh, it's just the flapdoodle again.
What?
Would you like this,
Flapdoodle.
Ghost cake?
That's just normal ghost cake. Ugh. I only eat ice cream cake.
Ice cream ghost cake or like?
Oh my god. Okay, let me tell you something that's really important, okay? This is so important that we're stopping the show for a moment just so I can share this with you.
Okay, good. Yes.
My favorite dessert is cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Fucking love cheesecake. Plain cheesecake, cheesecake with raspberries, peanut butter cheesecake. I don't care what it is. Cheesecake, I love it so much. But I realized I hadn't had cheesecake in an incredibly long time. And so I thought, I gotta remind myself.
Wait. Is that like weeks, months, days?
Like on the order of years, which is crazy. Like,
okay, that is crazy.
And it's because, generally speaking, I just don't really buy sweets. I never buy them for the house. I'll only ever get them at a restaurant, and it just doesn't dawn on me to go get myself some damn cheesecake. Oh, I did have some cheesecake on my birthday, so that counts. But like other than that, just like no cheesecake. And I wanted to remind myself to get more cheesecake. And the way that I chose to do that was I changed my name on Steam to Cheesecake. So now every time I play Dota, my name is Cheesecake, and I still keep forgetting. So I'm thinking that now that this woman Clara has reminded me, I'm going into my phone, and I'm gonna set an alarm. Repeat every Saturday.
Repeat. Good. Okay. Yeah.
Label cheesecake.
Cheese and cockin'.
It's gonna be really good. I'm really excited because I'm doing my healthy shit. Fucking no room for cheesecake and healthy shit mode. Wubba lubba dub dub.
Healthy shit mode. Healthy Sean. Yeah.
Bye, Clara.
Yeah. Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick might be the greatest episode of Rick and Morty I've ever seen. I love Pickle Rick.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's a good
I haven't seen it yet.
Pickle Rick. Yeah. All right, where's a refrigerator?
A new Coke vending machine.
How do you watch Rick and Morty if you're watching season 3?
Nothing's
Hulu.
happening until they get enough contestants for the ransom.
Yeah,
I thought
watch
Hulu
it
only
on
has season
Amazon.
2. I think it only has season 2. I have Amazon also. I have Hulu, Amazon.
Oh, sorry, no, I bought season 3 on
CISO.
iTunes. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it on Amazon.
Maybe I'll buy it on Bill Tunes.
Yeah, Bill Tunes.
Bill Tunes. Woohoo. Do 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 do.
There's only one good thing about Bill Tunes. For me, the only bad thing about Bill Tunes, there's no
Showing
TV.
me their ticket first. Oh, and welcome to ThimbleCon, of course.
How can I get a ticket?
The radio is doing a competition to win tickets. You could try your luck by calling up when they announce it.
We have to call the
Up in
radio?
there. An island for monkeys? What if they run out of bananas?
Radio Goo Goo. Radio Gaga.
What? Oh my god. Oh my.
I wonder what the guest is up to now.
You know.
I'm just gonna.
Well, back to work,
First
Boo.
I was afraid. I was
Right.
petrified.
What are you doing here?
What are you
Tickets
doing?
for ThimbleCon.
We only have ThimbleCon tickets for K Scumaboo contest winners.
This is just
You should listen to
nothing
K
but the
Scumaboo.
most annoying dialogue in the entire world.
What are you
Oh,
still doing here?
we've reached peak awful.
What are you doing here, Boo? Well, I'm holding a balloon. I just like it's all awful. It's grating everything, but I must keep playing.
What's your problem?
You! We're trying to make sure all our guests feel comfortable.
I was gonna watch that on
With that
Hulu,
mouth-a-boo of yours, you'll frighten away our few
but I also
guests.
have Amazon Prime
Now,
Prime-a-boo.
what are you still
Trimaboni.
Prime-a-bony, Prime-a-roni.
I'm going already.
Why is my hair
Good
pliable?
riddance, Abu.
Fuck, how do I
Actually know why it
Shit,
is.
How do I
Because I only wash my hair about once a week. How often do you guys shampoo your hair?
Every day.
Depends on.
Rather.
Very rarely when it's just been cut. So like for the first week or 2 weeks after it's been cut, I don't really wash it, and then after that, a couple times a week.
Yeah. I walked it down to like once a weekish because like the thing is, like your hair as you walk it down, your hair is going to be really greasy, but it actually your hair gets less greasy the less you less frequently you wash it. Weird. And then I realized what I've been doing is I've been shampooing it every day and then putting like some kind of product in it. And now I'm at the point where it's just all natural product. It's just sebum.
That's nice.
It's just secretions. Just
This is actually a fluid coming out of Bill's head right now. It's just moving very slowly.
viscous.
It's
DJ viscous liquids.
Bill, I picture you like one of those Play-Doh dolls.
I am like a Play-Doh doll. You push on my ass and my hair comes out.
Exactly.
I'm a fun factory.
I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. They did a whole half-hour hatchet job call-in special on my last performance.
Why won't you just fucking go in there, man? I'm trying to get to a phone. Because what I need to do is I need to get to the phone with one person, and then I need to get the other person to go listen in at the radio station. And when they're calling it out, call in to the radio station.
When you get called out, call in. More like call out couture.
Wait, they just let this dude in
Just
whatever building? I thought
Must
this
be
was the
for
mansion.
incoming
Actually,
calls
so never
only.
You know, Sean, when you're a star, they let you do it.
Oh God. Can we not? Can we just not?
It's amazing. I didn't know that was in there. There's only so much room for Trump bullshit in my brain because there's so much of it, right? It's like the Goosebumps where you're like, wait, how many did R.L. Stine write? There's so many. I can't even keep track. They all blur together into like the same 6 style of books. Now, where the hell?
I loved those books.
Those were really good books, man.
Were you guys really into those?
Oh God, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. I still remember the one about the guy who puts the mask on and he can't take the mask off.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds crazy. That sounds like you're some kind of masked boy all of a sudden. Forever a mask.
Forever maskaboo.
Is that what the deal is? What is this, scary mask?
Yeah.
Scary mask?
Fucking shit.
It was
fuck.
basically just Jim Carrey's mask.
The mask? Yeah. Do you guys ever, do you ever watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
God, I love that show, man.
Real
So
scary,
good.
dude.
It got scared the shit out of me for like.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
It's not actually though. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
when
no,
the last
yeah, it
time you
is.
watched-
It's fucking
When the last time you watched Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like it's fun to go back to.
Okay. I'm just concerned that if I watch The Tale of the Super Specs, I will also be terrified again. But maybe it'll solve my terror. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it
because
might
I was
solve your terror. Exactly.
pre-terror. Because pre-terror of it. Does that mean adult Bill will be terrified again, or does it mean that
are being transmitted?
I remember that
some
poster.
portion of me will be terrified and the rest will be adult?
Yeah, that's what it means.
And now back to our special hostile takeover song.
That was like such a precursor to me to the X-Files, like late night.
Oh.
Ooh. After I had gone to bed, staying up and watching the X-Files. That one. Do you remember that one with the little glow bugs in the car?
It's locked.
Oh yeah. Where it's like, he's just like, but Scully, you can't rule out the strange and unusual possibilities of glow bugs in the car. And she's like, but Mulder, science.
Yeah, science doesn't account for glow bugs. Especially
it's amazing that Mulder never questioned. He never turned his Occam's razor dulling skills to examining the thinness of the conceit that Scully was science and he was spooky Mulder. Because that conceit didn't go very deep.
It's a pretty big vacuum tube.
They didn't ever explore the like subplot, the storyline where Mulder is really super skeptical of like climate change.
Yeah, that would be good.
Do we know each other?
But then it would cut to the smoking man talking about like how much have we changed the climate?
What the fuck?
It's a TX1138 tube, all fresh and shiny.
You just walk around taking people's tubes?
It is locked and bolted from the inside.
You're a tube taker! Nobody likes a tube taker!
Why?
That would look great on my desk back at Mucus Flab.
So I took a tube. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man.
I thought you were going out with Jenny. She's a tube taker.
Dead.
Let me become this man.
Become the man.
No way am I climbing that.
Who's the one who's not afraid of heights?
Don't be the clown, don't be the clown, don't be the clown, don't be the clown.
I can't, I'm afraid of heights. Alright, let's just hoard everyone together.
Shit.
No way am I climbing down.
Fuck. Why? It's a... I found the solution, you guys. Guys, I found it. It's just...
Oh, let's get the...
It's because he's getting carried up by his balloon.
That's right.
The circus freak will climb the ladder.
That's actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Waste of my time. All this climbing just to solve...
What if he just fell off and died? That was the end of his character.
Great. That would be great.
For making me do
that
this.
Was just the end of the character?
Yeah.
What the hell is this? Looks complicated. Serves him right for that radio show. Now I better get out of here fast.
Did you auto climb down?
I think what happened was I climbed up and the object
sabotage the tower.
that I needed to manipulate was directly in front of or directly behind my character.
The hot spot to click down. I mean, is this just like a bunch of fucking characters walking around right now?
Yeah. It seems like I'm starting to understand why it's called Thimbleweed Park, is because eventually you are inhabiting all of the residents of Thimbleweed Park.
It's actually like a park sim game. We've just been building up to all of the people who walk around the park.
That's right.
Just
that
doing
doesn't
bullshit.
seem to work.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense
Did I do it?
I don't want to meet all.
Phew, what a climb.
She's up.
Wait, who is she?
She's the radio operator.
Our newest, or is she not one of our
I
characters?
need old crazy Cassie on the ladder.
I hope they make a former and ladder joke.
Those are some of my favorite types of jokes. It's a class I'm really interested in. Alright, did she just teleport back? Is that what I'm supposed to glean?
Probably. I don't know.
Is she an NPC? Because, yeah, probably. They're like, you can catch up with me later. Vanish.
I don't want to meet old
NPC is
crazy
about right.
Cassie on the ladder.
There she is.
Are they giving you time to do something? Are they just waiting for you to get caught in the booth?
Control booth.
Well, I'm a federal agent, and, I'm leaving now. Thank you for the music.
Federal agent. Federal agent. You gotta get really good at saying that.
All back to normal again.
Is that a lint brush?
Are you fucking kidding me? Do I have to do this again? Oh, fuck. Are we
No, I'm
fucking
pretty
serious
sure.
with this
Like
shit?
you fucked it up. You did it wrong. I don't know why. I don't know what you were supposed to do. You wait. You wait for her. So you turn it off. You turn it off. You wait for her to come out and turn it back on. Then you go in the booth and you turn it on.
What
and
a big lever.
It's the biggest lever I'll ever see.
Okay, and now we wait.
I don't know. I'm not sure what the point of any of this is. You're supposed to just announce all of your names on the radio as contest winners? Is that the deal?
I mean, that's a weird way to win a radio contest, but I guess they can't take it back.
No, it's true. Once it's on air, it's legally binding. A lot of people don't know that.
I don't want to meet old crazy Cassie on the ladder.
Well, let's just wait. I got my cat. Despy's been really snuggly lately.
What a climb.
Okay, alright.
Oh!
It's my ex-lawyer's business card. Brent Bailiwick J.
Oh, lawyer.
Alright.
Lawyer!
Wait, we should try to do the booth
for a
thing
while.
while we have...
The what thing?
Well, do something with the radio, because we gotta do something before she gets back down the tower.
I don't know.
Like,
I want to see what happens when the lever switches. I'm really interested in the lever switching.
What about when they switch levers?
Alright.
We're getting chinny chin rubs over here. Things are heating up.
Oh, look, there she's literally coming. She's literally just coming down the path.
Coming down the mountain. There she goes. And
coming
that's
down the
it.
mountain.
Done.
There she comes.
There it
What
goes.
she did. Whew,
It's a time. It's a time puzzle.
Okay, all back to normal again.
Right? That's what I was saying. Is that like you gotta do something in between.
I almost took a drink of my microphone.
I feel like that would not work out well for you.
A little too much trouble.
You know, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna go to her.
It's a business card for a lawyer. Brant Bailiwick, JD. Legal problems? Don't worry, we'll screw him for you. I'm in the phone book. Hey, he was Uncle Chuck's lawyer. That doesn't seem to work.
Who'd have thought that it was Uncle Chuck's lawyer? Alright, here we go.
I would.
Oh,
okay, alright. But you can't. No, you can't. Oh,
it's a
I
business
see.
Card for a lawyer. Brant Bailiwick, JD.
I see. Brant
Legal problems?
Bailiwick.
Brant.
Brandon. There it is. Brant Bailiwick. 2339. Oh, it's feeling so divine. Rubbing little kitty tummy time. Oh, I fucking love these guys. 2339. Gonna make some progress. One time.
I'd like to call my good friend Abkadef Stuvworks.
Detergent well, Jess.
I think Bailiwick isn't Bailiwick no, that wasn't a lawyer. Never mind.
Bailiwick. Thimbleweed.
Hi there. This is Brant Bailiwick, JD. Do you have legal problems? Then you've come to the right place. I'm out of the
Is this how
office
he
today at
answers his
ThimbleCon
phone?
87, handling all cosplay legal issues. Stop by my booth.
So we gotta go to the hotel. We go to the hotel.
No, I need to get tickets to get into that stupid thing. Fuck.
Right. Yes. No. Totally. Okay. So.
For God's sake.
Okay. I seriously. I mean, I know it's stupid and it's not going to be right, but I think that like, you need to turn off the radio and make her go and turn the radio back on.
KSCUM's phone system is now rebooting.
And then go into the booth and just say your fucking names over the radio. And then the guy at the desk is going to say, hey, I heard your name on the radio. You won the contest. Here's the fucking ticket.
Yep. That sounds like a solution.
We enter.
Serves him right for that.
Pretty disgusting. Looks like it was repaired with glue. Or something stick. That doesn't seem to work.
What's that about? What's that about?
That doesn't seem to work.
Mostly walking. Mostly
Knobs
walking.
and switches here.
Mostly climbing.
What a big lever. Impressive, Mike. It's a spinning turntable.
What?
Right. She's gonna do a little.
I can't push that.
Use microphone.
That doesn't seem to work.
She's got 2 turntables and a microphone.
That doesn't seem to close.
Phew, what a climb.
Okay, maybe now it works.
That doesn't seem to work.
Doesn't seem to.
I can't push that. That
I
doesn't
can't
seem
do
to
that.
work.
Not in town.
That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work.
What?
Use microphone? It doesn't work?
That doesn't seem to work.
Take off.
Now you're rapping.
Use the radio needle thing. The radio needle.
Yeah, the old needle.
That doesn't seem to work.
Turntable.
Welcome back to DJ. That doesn't seem to work.
The turntable has been glued to the mixing board.
Okay,
Interesting
flip the switch and then talk into the radio? Like, what does this switch do? Does it turn off?
Okay.
This isn't
All
actually
back to normal again.
a time. This is a time puzzle. This is an actual time puzzle.
No, it totally is. I think that. So maybe if you flip that lever inside the booth, it turns off the turntable.
Say my names, say my names.
And then you can speak in the microphone. That would be my guess. That seems to be like that interface inside the booth suggests that you can. The lever is either pointing towards the turntable or it's pointing towards the microphone.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Sean, what's a bird's favorite piece of DJing equipment?
What is it?
A turntable.
7286.
What's 72? That's the radio station?
Yeah. 7286, excuse me.
Yeah. Somebody had to literally write it down for me, Bill. I did not understand that. Turntable.
Oh, okay. like an Arctic tern. Yeah, like a tern.
Turn. Somebody said normally this is where I skip a little forward in the VOD. Shit.
It was 7286, right? Let's play a new game next week.
Yeah, I'm into it. It was 7286.
serves him right
That's
for
what
that
it was.
Radio show. Now I better get out of here fast.
I think what we should do is we should always say that like we're taking a break from this game. Like we should always just frame it as taking a break from the game.
Taking a long-term break.
We're doing a trial separation.
Yeah, trial separation from the game.
Has anybody like okay? I mean,
Mike.
I don't mean to be a stand-up comic here, but like, has anybody ever done like a trial separation of a marriage, and then like they're like after 2 weeks they're like, you know what, we were totally wrong. This is great. We gotta get.
You know what? Actually,
let's stay together. Like,
okay, use the microphone. Use the microphone.
I can't.
That doesn't seem to.
Okay, now use the microphone. Now that when she flips this fucker, now use the microphone.
I'm your burger man. That's what I am.
No, that's why would that be busy?
Why?
That doesn't seem to work. What a big lever.
Oh.
Okay, so that does turn the turntable on and off. So at least there's that.
Now stand in the news stop. Stand in the news.
I think we have to change. I don't fucking know, man.
You gotta get your watch repaired, and then it'll turn out to be a vinyl record that we can play, and it has a recording of your voice saying the contest winners are.
Okay, all back to normal again.
Charlie Mop says, please finish this game to help your completion percent. It's below 69% right now. Why? I wonder why he'd say 69%.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
so
wonder why.
we can switch the turntable.
Yes, we can. So if we had another record to play, we could play a different record.
Yeah.
Oh, so
like
we just
theremin
need to
music.
record something.
Like, for example, theremin music, and then if there was somebody maybe at the police station when we did that, we could get the guy to repair the watch.
Because the theremin music, because at the police station it's the same music from the
Yeah, I think it's the radio. It's on the radio.
Oh yes. Oh, it's a radio mechanic. It's a short waver. That's what we call it in the video game industry. A short waver. There's a ransom lookalike contest. He could win that.
He could win that. Yeah, if we could get access to this thing, look at all the bullshit that we could probably do.
Guys,
we could perpetrate some true solutions.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
We need ice cream cake, right?
We need cheese.
Maybe?
Have any candles to blow out.
Can we just put ice
oh wait,
cream
chill.
on the cake?
My luck.
Chill the ghost cake.
Voila! Now it's ice cream ghost cake.
I do like your ghost flavor.
Wait, you just what? That's not how cake works.
He has chill.
Cake works.
Would you like this?
Sean, I think you just need a
ice cream ghost
chill.
cake?
Oh, Mom,
I
you
see
shouldn't
what
have.
you
That's
did
so
there.
kind of you.
Actually, it's from Virgil. I think he, likes you.
Really?
Well,
likes
I never. That's delightful of you to deliver.
Is
it.
Virgil a
Thank
ghost?
you
Because
so
I'm
much.
kind of down with ghost not ghost
Now, what do you want
relationships.
to ask me?
Well, not in this game.
I'm into light haunting.
Who put Xavier, in charge?
No one. He just arrived one day, and the next thing I knew, I was on board.
Xavier
elevator
breath,
duty.
okay.
He's a flash and a clazomaniac too.
Bang.
No one will ever challenge him.
Blam.
You seem
The
like
plug
someone who
gun.
won't take guff from anyone. Maybe you can.
It's set to stun,
Well, I don't
son.
know. I'm not really the type, Can I, please go to the pencils now.
Ugh, fuck.
I'm tired of listening to Xavier, that old fustalugs. Maybe you can
Fustalugs! Yeah!
Oh, that sounds pretty confrontational. I don't know.
Don't be so pigeon-livered. You stand too.
Agent Leopard Fustelage.
Right.
Well, I
Good.
do
It's
say.
decided then. Just push that penthouse button for yourself when you're ready. I won't
Just
stop
push
you
that
anymore.
penthouse button when you're
Have
ready.
we been trying to do that? Wasn't that a thing we couldn't do before?
Did she just let
give a
us?
shit.
I think she just let us do it.
She
Don't be such a pigeon, Leva.
She's sad. Oh, what's the matter, Ghost? You gonna despair? Shit.
Oh,
I can't
God.
believe I finally made it to the penthouse.
Who's that
Runes.
now?
I see
What are you doing
runes.
here?
You know, just looking
Oh
about.
yeah, there are
I
runes.
suppose I'll allow that as long as you don't annoy
Those are
me.
straight up
It says
dwarvish runes.
Threads.
Son.
Right? Isn't that what that says?
Threads?
What's going on? Those
I think it
runes are
says
doing
like
something to me.
friend
I
or
can't,
foe.
you know,
Rook knocks twice. Sunlight?
Great
Question
view.
mark?
I can see everything from here.
I don't
Stay
know.
away from my crystal. Hey, new ghost, I told you not to bug me.
Uh-oh.
These are moon letters, and they say, a secret door you call this?
Sorry, you know, to bother you, Xavier. Is there any way I can speak to my daughter again?
Not a chance, new ghost. Only the crystal behind me will grant you the ability, and you'll never get it.
You can never get behind
Why?
it, man.
Why not? Wait, I don't understand.
Hypothetically.
It's a life crystal.
Hypothetically, if I was to get the crystal, how would I use it?
Well, you're not going to get it. But hypothetically, if you were to get it, and only hypothetically, because you will never get it.
Yes, you know, only
Never
hypothetically.
gonna get it.
Okay, hypothetically, you would just take it into my secret room. And
My
you'd be
secret
able to
womb,
talk
my
with the
room
living.
womb.
That's it.
Damn.
Can I please have the crystal so I can speak to Dolores one last time?
Not a chance, new ghost. The crystal behind me has untold powers, and no one will ever get it.
Bye, Xavier. Sorry for bothering you.
Can a ghost really block another ghost from flying through them?
It's a speck of dust.
Ghosts exist on the astral plane.
That astral plane.
Which
they can fly through whatever they want, though, right? Because why did he have to take an elevator?
Hey,
Also-
new ghost, I told you not to
I mean, if
bug
you can
me.
fly through whatever you want, other than the other
No, I think-
ghost.
politeness.
Politeness. The unbearable
Can I
politeness
please
of
have
being.
the crystal
Yeah,
so I can
exactly.
speak to Dolores one last time?
Not a chance, new ghost. The crystal.
Dolores!
Hypothetically, if I was...
Well. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
I think ghosts don't fall through the floor just out of convention.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we have almost everything that we need. I want to try something.
That actually really strongly describes the human experience.
KSCUM's phone system is now out of order. I'm
You've
not
done
handing
it.
this over to the feds.
Hashtag hacked.
I think Willie's
I know.
I get emails from Nancy Pelosi.
How's she doing?
You know, I think she's doing alright. She, you know, kind of a career going.
So I pulled out the vacuum tube, and now I'm gonna call. Wait, like I want to try to plug it in and then call because it's like it says the lines are too busy.
Is that what it says? It says the lines are too busy?
Yeah, when I do this.
We're sorry. The number you...
No, it's just it's not in service.
But if it's plugged in, it says it's busy.
Then it says it's too busy. I see. So we need to... I don't
You know-
even fucking know. I got nothing.
Do you know what English people call vacuum tubes? Vacuum tubes.
I'm not trusting this important
Wait.
Tron tube with that clown.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, don't trust that clown. Even when we're in complete control of his body, I don't trust him.
So, okay, here's my idea.
Oh, let's get the clown.
Is there another phone in the world?
No, there's no phones. This is a phoneless
What's the use
world.
of one phone?
Could the convenience store? Is there a phone in there?
Oh, I bet you there's one in the hotel.
Oh, that would make sense.
Pal. Can I help you find
Need that
anything?
quickie, pal.
Okay.
That looks like a.
Serves him right for that radio show. Now I better get out of here fast.
Oh, no, we're off the air again?
KSCUM's phone system is now rebooting.
Why do you reboot a phone system in 1987?
That's ringing.
Hello, caller. You're live on KSCUM.
Shit!
Hello.
What?
Correctly answered 2 out of 3 questions to win 4 ThimbleCon 87 tickets. Your first question is, finish this popular political ad slogan. Where's the blank?
Beef.
Beef.
Beef?
Wait, that's not political though, is it? That's just beef.
You know, beef is political when you're talking about Congress-made Dust Bowl.
Here's your second question. Name the American who won 4 gold medals at the 1984 Olympics.
Guys, let's all Google it.
Chat, what's the fucking answer?
Yeah.
I'm not solving this shit.
Oh, Yarly in all caps just said, beef is so political.
Carl Lewis?
I'm
okay.
seeing a few Carl Lewises.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, awesome.
Question. Who
Thanks,
said,
chat.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall?
That was
It was
also
Donald
Carl
Reagan
Lewis.
agent. It was actually
You got
Ronald
it.
Reagan.
Let's see how you did. You got 3 out of 3. A perfect score.
You
win
double the
4
tickets.
ThimbleCon 87 tickets. You can pick them up at the Edmond Hotel front desk. What's your name?
You're right there. You're literally right
My
there.
name?
Thank you, and congratulations. Now
Error.
back to our regularly scheduled
You know what's gonna
hostile
happen?
takeover of the airwaves.
I'm not going to be able to...
Phew, what a climb.
Wow! She's...
Wait, wasn't she on the... Wait, what?
You know, I'm starting to think that we actually do need to get the theremin music played, and what I did was do part of the theremin puzzle and part of the reboot puzzle at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Welcome to the Edmond Hotel.
I think you've done parts of 2 different puzzles.
There should
That's
be.
what I...
Yes, I do. What is your
Serviceable.
how else may I?
Didn't you just tell him you were a Gyros 3 player? You
But
did.
Motherfucking shit, we fucking did
It's
it.
a
Oh
red
my-
gel decoder.
God, all I want to
can't
do
push-
is mix those 4 tickets together into like a gianter ticket. Like
Yeah, craft them into a mega
you
ticket.
craft that. Craft that
Yeah.
shit.
Thank you.
Damn.
Well, back
Damn.
to work, Aboo.
Shut up. Oh, yeah.
Shut the front door. It
Shut
looks like you
up
have
the
front-
fuckaboo!
It looks like your inventory you have the front, the top, and the
Thank you.
bottom of
I'll take the
a
tickets for your friends
camcorder.
while you're here. Saves time so you can live long. Yeah, prosper.
Can you assemble them?
Do you need some cosplay advice? Oh, hi,
Oh
Dolores.
my god.
What brings you back to Thimbleweed?
I know. This camera gets you.
Are you an expert on cosplay as well?
Just the legality.
Now that we're doing mostly walking nights.
It's a fascinating intellectual property question. By cosplaying, you appear to represent the company, so their trademark.
That's okay. I don't need to know the details.
How else can I help you, Dolores?
I need you to read Uncle Chuck's will.
Chuck never paid me to read his will. My fee was $15,000, and I didn't see a cent of that money.
$15,000. Okay, awesome.
He must have paid you. It's not like Uncle Chuck
Paid to
forget
read a
something
will?
like that.
Unless I see proof, I won't believe it. How else can I help you, Dolores?
Oh, so we just need to forge a receipt for $15,000.
See you later,
That
Dolores.
seems easier.
Right. Yeah, he's like the bank guy in Majora's Mask.
I love that bank guy in Majora's Mask.
That bank guy, yeah, bank guy.
Okay. Okay, maybe it's easy.
There.
Maybe I just go here. Maybe I just go here and it's fine.
I would try getting the clown into the cosplay thing because there's like the competition of people who look like
yeah,
the
that's true. You could pretend to be.
Seems like an easy win. Seems like an easy win.
It does.
I was always there.
Oh, gag me.
Oh, Dolores.
I think.
I don't like
Dolores,
this room.
if you leave...
I mean,
Dolores,
it's
if
creepy.
Peter-
Everybody in this room looks creepy.
It's a creepy room.
How do I do anything?
Did it?
How do you?
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I stayed up too late last night. Woke up too early this morning.
You can buy comics for $1 each.
Sick.
I need my.
Listen, if we get $15,000, we could either give it to the lawyer, or we could buy 15,000 comics.
That's true.
Oh my
god! Character for the look-alike contest.
Yeah, so? Get out of here!
Good one, Corey. For a moment, I thought you were Ransom the Clown. Amateurs.
Wow! No need to start swearing.
And get a better costume. It's like you're not even trying.
Ooh, burn.
Like, is this a thing, or is that just a gag?
I need my joke book in perfect condition before I enter the contest.
Oh, no, okay, it's a thing. Oh, God, okay.
Oh, Lord.
Well, guys,
22 more specks of dust. Well, that was great.
Oh, shit.
What's wrong?
What's
Did we do
happening?
the wrong show?
I tried to save the game and I actually loaded it.
I mean, honestly, like though, how I mean, you could probably speedrun it, right? Right.
Well, you know,
what did we even do? I don't even know what we did.
Just yeah, I love that. I was like, you could probably speedrun it. It just sounds like, well, I mean. This is like when you're playing somebody's student game and you're like, they're just like, well, you know, this part, you know, this just, and everybody just sits back and they're like, well, it's like we could keep playing, but I got some thoughts.
I feel like we've seen as much of this as we need to.
I feel like we've seen enough.
You know, I gotta say, like, there's. This just felt like an adventure game. It felt like so similar to adventure games that we like the traditional old school adventure game where you have no clue what the hell you're supposed to be doing. But there is this weird thing that happened where I feel like if I compared to something like King's Quest VI, it was better made. But I think because King's Quest VI was so weirdly and poorly made, that added a lot to the charm and made me willing to put up with a lot of the silly, frustrating puzzles a lot more, I think.
That's how I get by in life.
Well, I think it's also... Alright, I don't know if this is right, but the King's Quest games that we've played were very much products of their time.
Yeah.
And I don't know that they were better, like that they worked better. Yeah, bye, Sean. I mean, what the fuck ever. I don't know that they worked better as games, as like game experiences today than this does, but because they're from an era, like they kind of bring that forward. They bring that some of that context with them when we play them, and so we understand them in this kind of nostalgic bubble to some extent. And this game, I feel like, does a really good job of recapturing the actual feeling of playing those games, but it doesn't have that nostalgic bubble. It doesn't have any context from a previous era. It's a game that was literally made today. And like, why the fuck would you make a game like this today?
It's kind of like if you go back and you watch some of those old Sinbad movies, you see like the claymation skeletons running at you, and it's really charming because you know it was made a million years ago.
Sinbad.
No, not Sinbad.
Right.
Like Sinbad.
Like the one where he was a genie.
The Sinbad where he was a genie. Totally.
Do you know about that? Do you know about that? There is no Sinbad movie where he was a genie.
It also starred the Bernstein Bears.
I'm talking Jason and the Argonauts, man. Like we're talking.
I hear you.
I know.
Claymateful, man.
Yes.
So here's what I would say is, I guess, yeah. So Sean, what you're saying about this being a product of a different, it's like that's why the fact that this is set in 1987 cheeses me off a little bit. Like it gets me. And why all the references, the in-jokes are like, it's very much, it just feels stuck, kind of, in an egotistical way, right? Like in the past.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Which is probably the closest I've ever come to just like personally insulting someone.
No, I mean,
Jesus.
but I think there's something self-indulgent about it, right? Like it doesn't.
Yes.
I don't know if this got spoiled because we turned in-jokes on because it was such a weird menu option. I didn't know what to do.
I don't know. Yep, I don't know either.
No, I mean, it's very. Just feels like a GDC talk.
What would the GDC talk be? Because I think we actually have a couple of days.
No. I mean, this game feels like listening to a GDC talk.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Do you have like a thing against GDC talks? Is this something that we should?
It feels like a keynote. Like, I don't know. Like, does that make sense? This game. That's what I'm trying to say. This game feels like a post-mortem. Oh. Wow.
Dude. Damn. That is brutal. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Golly goodness.
God, that is cutting.
That is funny. You know, it was weird because I'm trying to think of what are point and click adventure games we've played that we were like, that was good. It was just, we really liked that. That was great. Like maybe like Act 1 of Broken Age?
Act 1 of Broken Age, Act 1 of the Christopher Lloyd one.
Oh my god. Yeah, like Zowie Donks. I don't remember what the fucking name of that thing was. Like
Zowie Donks.
God damn it.
Willy Weird Wiggles. Like I don't remember the name of the damn Toonstruck. There it is. Toonstruck. Toonstrucks, yeah. You know, the start of Grim Fandango I really enjoyed.
Yeah, the early beginning of Grim Fandango.
Grim Fandango.
I mean, the dig was good.
The dig was good?
The dig was bad. Well,
all right.
I thought
okay,
the Dig had a lot of things that were good, but then like in the end, people were like falling in love and just like yelling at a blonde, muscular man and shit. Like I didn't know what was happening.
The Dig was a mixed bag.
Act 2 problems. That's what it is.
Yeah, is that really it? That my favorite genre is the first half of adventure games?
Yeah, no, I think that's super true.
Yeah.
Myst was the best one that we played start to finish.
Myst was it was good, right? Throughout.
It's solid, like all the way through. No, that's true.
I feel like there's probably another one. I mean, how many games have we played now?
I think it was something like
30s? Somebody just messaged me a Google Doc of compiled statistics about Mostly Walking, and it included things like the number of games that we've played, and it was like 26. It was something like that.
Yeah, shit. I gotta say, I miss the good old days when part of our art was that we always finished every game.
Do you?
Yeah, I sure miss those. Well, next week we're gonna play a Nancy Drew game.
If I had my way, this show would be a lot less watchable.
You know, okay, so there's this thing that I think is interesting to note. Like, if you sit down and you play, I don't know, like a rhythm game, you're going to start on the beginner level, and then as the game escalates, or your arc of playing the game escalates, you're going to be doing intermediate songs, then advanced, then super expert. Or if you are playing an RPG, it's going to get progressively bigger, more intense, dramatic, escalating battles as the game goes on. And this idea of escalation, I feel like, exists in any game where there's any action at all, almost. But it feels like with an adventure game, what is the intuitive escalation that you might want to do? Well, instead of there... Yeah, well, I feel like gameplay-wise, is there any escalation you can do? I don't think that you can do it in nearly the same degree, because I think that consistently, when I'm just quickly reflecting on the first half of games that we've played, it's been an experience of, all right, we have 4 items and 3 people who need things and 8 verbs. Excuse me, 9 verbs. What do we do? And then we get a little later in the game, and it escalates, right? It's like 5 people who need things, and 6 inventory items, and still 9 verbs. And I really liked a lot of the sequences in Thimbleweed Park when they were very small and contained. Like Ransom the Clown just trying to figure out how he needs to do all the things on his circus grounds to get out. Or one of the other flashbacks with Dolores where we had to do everything and then we had to get on out. But I feel like we're at this point where we have like 5 characters who have a shitload of items. We have a ghost that has brand new verbs. We have to do timing things, linking them up, and timing in different locations is actually kind of like a new concept if you're playing usual point-and-click adventure games. And there's like 15 people that we can talk to. It's just blown up so massively that I don't actually feel like I'm carefully evaluating 20 different options and going, ooh, I have 3 ideas, and I try the first and the second and the third, and it's the third one that does it. I feel like that was one of the things that we really praised about The Dig. When you would sit down with this weird alien mechanism, it was completely self-contained. Figure this thing out. When we were playing Myst, you'd get to some weird contraption, and it was figure this thing out. And you didn't have this problem of this ever-increasing, billowing set of possibilities. It just makes me be like, all right, fuck this. I'm out of this shit. I'm done with this. And I wonder if that would be an important lesson to bring to a new point-and-click adventure game. You actually just need to still keep your scope pretty small in terms of what the available things are. Don't keep opening up to more and more and more and more possibilities as the time goes on, because I don't think that actually gives the same reward as a rhythm game or an action game or a strategy game.
Just
no, I completely agree with that. And I also think that, like, we're talking about, I think part of it is mechanical, and I think part of it is also narrative. I think that, like, we think about the stories in adventure games the way that we think about the stories in movies, and that has always been a temptation. And I think that's why, like, Steven Spielberg got into the idea of making adventure games. But there is a key difference between them, which is that movies only last 2 hours. And I think that, like, there is a mechanical problem with trying to increase the complexity of essentially randomly recombinant puzzles. But there's also a problem with the kinds of stories that frequently adventure games try to tell get stale after several hours. And these characters, I mean, Ransom, the first 20 minutes of Ransom the Clown was hilarious. We loved it.
Yeah.
Fucking hate that character now.
Yeah.
Like, I never want to see that fucking clown again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. And
yes.
like, if this game, like, can you imagine a version of Thimbleweed Park that was 2 hours long?
Yes.
Would it be
Are we
better?
talking about a guarantee? Yes.
Yeah, I'm just
Almost
talking about
anything is
scope
better.
down. I'm just talking about this game scope down so that instead of whatever it is, 8 hours, it was 2 hours.
I'm actually curious.
How about 2 hours and 10 minutes? to make it...
I mean, okay, whatever. But cut the cut down to the best parts.
Yeah.
It says it's 10.5 hours, and so I bet that we are probably a little over halfway done, or like 60% of the way done.
Yeah.
Brutal.
It's really weird to play this game because I felt like I actually don't have super negative feelings about it, but I don't have, for a game like King's Quest VI, I have this like irrationally deep joy connected to that game.
Yes.
It's just it was so fun to play. And yes, Sheriff, I'll feed you soon. I'll feed you. She's doing her little cute meows. Isn't that right, Sheriff? Oh no, she's just doing her dumb thing. When I see this door, how it's a little ways open, she doesn't understand that the entrance is right here, so she stands at the corner of the door and meows and is like really upset. So I'm gonna have to like pick her up and like point her at the exit.
That's the best.
You're just not.
Oh,
I gotta
love
show
it
you this
so much.
I gotta show you this little cat. Look how pathetic this is. See that little cat in the corner?
Oh,
there she is.
Look at that tiny cat.
She's just trying to get out of the room.
Cat.
Sheriff, do you want to get out of the room? Yeah, what is it? She's just staring. It's like Children of the Corn, man. This fucking cat, dude. Yeah, but I feel like
that is
I really think it might be something kind of like it's trying to be a little more polished, and as a result, it's like a little less spiky and silly. You know, like all these inside jokes. I'm like, okay, I get it. People shit on game developers, but it's good. Got it. I got it. I'm with you, man. I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, because like I don't hate this. I'm just like, I feel very much like an arc of that was exciting until it's like I think I'm done. I don't think there's going to be any great new shit happening.
Yep.
Right.
Maybe next time we should play a game that's not trying to be funny.
Nancy Drew, man. I'm in for another Nancy Drew. You want a Nancy Drew it, dog?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super down.
Drew.
All right,
let's take a one-way ticket to Jerusalem.
That's just a place. It's not even a pun. Oh my god, it's like we're talking about the board game Go, and you're like, let's go to Chicago. And I'm like, we could. We could spend the money and go to Chicago. Oh, I'm looking up Nancy Drew. Here we go.
So
Nancy Drew.
The last one that they produced is called Sea of Darkness.
Tight.
Dude. Sea of Darkness, February 2nd, 2017. Are they coming out with like a new one?
It's not totally clear, but no. Wait.
Hold on. I want to investigate something.
She's investigation.
Hold on. Okay. Is this the one we're doing, the Sea of Darkness? Are you sure it's the most recent one?
I thought we should play Nancy Drew and the Icicle's Chest. I think we should play Nancy Drew and the Fortress of Monte Carlo. I think we should play Nancy Drew and
the Order of the Phoenix.
I think we should play Nancy Drew and the Coals of Mine.
We should play
those coals of mine.
These coals of mine.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Sea of Darkness in 2015. Oh fuck, but it was just put onto Steam there. Yeah, look, I'll get Sea of Darkness, $20. Add to cart. Fuck yeah, let's go. Nancy Drew and the Colon of Satan.
We should do Nancy Drew and the Bottle Cap Boys.
The Bottle Cap Boys. That's like.
Oh no! Don't even.
It's a crossover. It's a crossover.
It's the Bottle Cap Boys. It has a ring to it that's only funny. All it is funny. I agree. Purchase. Let's make sure I don't display this on screen. God. Install games. All right, we're installing Nancy Drew and the Sea of Darkness. These names, though, really do sound like everything Bill was saying, dude. Okay, like Nancy Drew and the Haunted Carousel. Nancy Drew, Danger on Deception Island. The Secret of Shadow Ranch. Curse of Blackmore Manor. Secret of the Old Clock. Last Train to
Old Clock.
Yeah.
Wait, is Secret? Did they make a Secret of the Old Clock game? That's one of the books.
It's all Nancy Drew. It's Nancy Drew's
book.
Secret of the Old Clock. Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
Okay.
Danger by Design. The Creature of Kapu Cave. The White Wolf of Icicle Creek. Wow, you're... Legend of the Crystal Skull. The Phantom of Venice.
What?
The Haunting of Castle.
Legend of the Crystal Skull? Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but...
Oh, okay.
Trail of the Twister. Secrets Can Kill, remastered. There's Shadow at Water's Edge. The Captive Curse. Alibi in Ashes. Tomb of the Lost Queen.
That's pretty sick.
Tomb of the Lost Queen.
My favorite one, though, is Nancy Drew and the Crown of
One thing that I'll point out, Phil, is that almost all of those titles have words in them. Not like...
Well, I mean, that's like that, right? The classic ones, like Nancy Drew and the Bottomless Storage Container.
Yeah, exactly.
Nancy Drew and the Mystery of the Mothy Brine.
Or Nancy Drew and the Tub of Love.
I want to do a Bottle Cap Boys Tub of Love.
Oh no.
Bill's name. Nancy Drew and the Secret of the Moist Expression.
Nancy Drew and the Cars of Gondor.
Oh my god.
Nancy Drew and the Missing Ears. Well, let's play some Nancy Drew.
That's actually a good one.
All right.
The tail. Yeah. Missing ears.
The Bottle Cap Boys. All right, well, let's close this puppy. I'm Sean Plott.
Bill Grainer and the Secrets of Fort Bragg.
And I'm Sean Bouchard. No mystery.
Ooh, he's an open book. Thanks for watching Mostly Walking. We'll see you next Monday. Show will not begin soon. Show's done.
We'll see you for Nancy Drew and the Shuttle of Clockwork Bowling.
Clockwork Bowling, yeah.
Clockwork Bowling. Sorry. I'm going to do this all night.
And he's muted.